Hey everybody, welcome to the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet. I'm Chris. This is my channel where I like to review craft beers, I like to drink craft beers, and I don't like to pay a whole lot of money to do it. So the beers that I review on this channel usually come in around the $2 price range, and such is the case with today's selection. I paid $2.29 for a 12-ounce can of the Rupture Fresh Grind Ale from Odell Brewing. Now what's kind of interesting about this beer is that if you look all around it, in fact, I'll read to you the description. Rupture was born out of our obsession with getting the most out of each and every hop. In fact, we built a machine in our brewery to incorporate a unique fresh grind process. By grinding the whole hop, we rupture the lupulin inside, releasing the oil that gives the beer its flavor, and what we grind that day, we use that day, leaving you a beer that's fresh, aromatic, and with an unparalleled bright hoppy character. Nice description, and as I say, you can see right here on the thing, it says fresh grind ale. Ale. It doesn't say what kind of ale. Well, if you go to the website, if you go to Odell's website, you will see that this is listed as an IPA, a fresh grind IPA. If you go to, and that's the only place you can see it as an IPA. Now, Untapped has listed it as an IPA, but Beer Advocate has listed it as an American Pale Ale, which you can't hardly blame them for when you don't put what kind of ale it is on the can. You just call it fresh grind ale. So, considering the brewer themselves has labeled this as an IPA, I've decided to use my stemmed IPA glass. I'm going to crack it open here in a minute. Just a little bit of quick information about this particular beer. It has a 6.0 ABV. Typically, American IPAs come in between 5.5 and 7.5 on the ABV, so it's about average on that scale. Also, American IPAs usually have between 40 and 70 IBUs. This one has 37, so it's actually a little light on the bitterness scale. Among the reviewing community, 18 of my friends on Untapped have given it a cumulative score of 3.85, which is only 0.01 down from the 36,000 of us who've reviewed it on Untapped, giving it a 3.84. 274 rankings on Beer Advocate give it a cumulative score of 4.12, which is exceptional on their scale. So there you have it. Let's crack this bad boy open. Let's get to drinking, shall we? And once again, gang, I wish I wish there weren't so many IPA videos, so many IPA reviews, but unfortunately, guys, that's what's available around the $2 price range. The breweries have just gone hog wild with the IPAs. Okay, what you're seeing there is about, I'm going to say maybe even 2 shades darker than the color. This is actually a pale golden color, and you're seeing closer to almost a brassy color. This head seems fairly resilient, doesn't seem to be going much of anywhere. Don't see too many bubbles popping on top. Lots of hop smell. Lots of hop smell. Oh, and also this is what is it? This is 6 days ahead of the best by date, so or enjoy by date. So for you IPA purists, this apparently is within its three-month period. Okay. Now let's have a little chance to air out. I am getting some tropical fruit smell, like papaya, maybe mango. Very super fruity, even a little bit of pineapple on that. But I think that grind that they use and using the freshest hops that possible, um, this is probably going to turn out to be a pretty decent beer. I've been very happy with everything I've had from Odell. So I'm going to quit yapping my flap and I'm going to start drinking. Cheers. Mm, that is a good beer. That's very good. It's very refreshing. I'm going to describe that as about a medium-high mouthfeel. You really truly taste the hops. And by that I mean you taste the essence of the hops, not the bitterness. Don't get me wrong, hops can be used for bitterness, but there is a distinction between hop flavor and hop bitterness. And you can get a hop, not that I can, because I don't know the ins and outs of brewing. My home brewing experience just not given me enough information about how to utilize a hop in such a way, but a brewer who knows what they're doing can get the essence of the hop out of it without making it super bitter, and that's exactly what we have in this beer right here. What we have is refreshing, Very hoppy, not so very bitter. I mean, only 37 IBUs. That tells you something right there. That's 3 IBUs less than the average. Um, just the slightest bit of dryness on the end on the finish, but still very very refreshing. Very, I mean, it's just almost sparkling, like you'd almost expect a pilsner to be. Um, and yeah, that is a super hoppy flavor that's coming out of that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Of course, there is some bitterness. I mean, you can't have a super hopped beer without some bitterness to it, and there is bitterness, but it's really more the essence of the hop. I mean, I'd say more than any other beer out there, this one right here has definitely figured out how to get the essence of the hop without just making without just making hop bitterness. This is a really good beer, guys. This is definitely an IPA lovers IPA. I'm trying to think. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 4.5. It deserves the 4.25. It's getting the extra 0.25 because it comes in a can. But all in all, this is a hell of a beer. It really is. Beautiful color. Going to describe that as about medium carbonation. Still got plenty of bubbles floating from the bottom. Just the slightest bit of alcohol burn, and I think that's kind of what's creating the medium mouthfeel. So all in all, hell of a beer, guys. Really, really great beer. I've been very happy with everything I've had from Odell's so far. They haven't been in the Neon Valley for very long, but like I said, everything I've had from them has just been great. So if you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to share. And until next time, drink good beer and don't break the bank doing it. Blah, blah. Drink good beer and don't break the bank doing it. Cheers.